Hey guys, welcome back to Frenemies. I'm Ian.
I'm Hohenheim.
And we're here for another episode of Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. So last episode we had the interlude last episode. Really good recap episode. This one had new information and some mixtures with the recap, some comparisons and such. Also, we've left with a little more questions, with what's going on with Hohenheim for one. Why he looked back at the bottle of alcohol and said thank you.
Does he exist to
That's another one. And then we got the new intro we got a kind of a glimpse at who was it? I just blanked on his name. Sloth. So probably be seeing him in this portion of the show and before the next song change. That's pretty much it for the new stuff. We had the recap and we had some of the stuff with Hohenheim and showing young Pinako. It was basically a representation of Hohenheim's better half. Yeah, that's pretty much it, all of the new stuff. So we're gonna go ahead and jump into the next episode, guys. So, what are your thoughts?
I'm happy Greed's back, just not as Ling.
Yeah, conflicted, are you?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're kind of sad that Ling's gone.
He's not gone.
Well, you're sad that he is for the time being not with us. Is that better worded?
Yeah, part of me hopes that later on they have not an identity crisis, but they're fighting over the body. So part of the time they're fighting Ed, and the other time is Ling fighting as someone they're just constantly just going back and forth using control of the body.
Or worst case scenario, Ling's actually gone, or maybe I
don't care about that.
Well, that Ling's gone?
No, he's not gone.
No, I'm saying if he were to be, I'm just saying hypothetically speaking, if Ling were to be gone, and Greed's just full time, how would you feel with that?
He's not gonna happen.
I understand.
Hypothetically,
I understand your. No, I'm just saying. I understand you're in denial of the possibility, but I'm saying if it were to happen, because you don't know what's happening yet.
If it were to happen,
how would you feel about that? If that's the way they wrote the story?
If that's the way, I don't know, because we didn't.
Your denial knows no bounds.
You don't understand, because pride is a child.
I know, Austin. I know.
Which, by theory, if I'm right by Scar's name...
Okay, what? Okay.
Looks.
Okay.
If I can predict these things...
Right.
And they all come to pass, then Ling is still in there.
That's what we're going to go by.
Yep.
Okay.
If I'm wrong, then I'm wrong. I'm going to be sad.
Okay, that's fair. So yeah, Gluttony's is kind of dead.
Good.
He's not necessarily, because he was able to retrieve the Philosopher's Stone before he actually died. Mm-hmm. So it can just make him again whenever he feels it's perfect. It's good timing for him to come back. Yeah. Whenever he needs him.
Cool.
But for the time being, Father has Gluttony back inside him, so he'll be eating everything. The Father just becomes fat and just waddles everywhere he goes. He can no longer. But yeah, okay. Speaking of Father, so what do you think of his power?
Pretty neat, honestly. Not overpowered at all.
Ed had him wrapped around in something, piping,
he just
and he just stood there and it just shattered. Yeah, that's what he shrugged. He didn't even shrug. And then when Scar goes at him. He does his thing. He's actually
he's just whoa,
and he's
pretty sick, dude.
And he's okay, so what is this? This is destruction. No, deconstructive or whatever.
Yeah, and then he just and then he just goes flying back. And
Scar jumps back.
If I had stood there, I would have died.
Yeah, he jumps. He barely dodges. Yeah. Even though he's not doing anything, but I feel like I should jump back, and he just narrowly
he barely made it with his life, dude.
I mean, yeah.
Man, that's.
But Scar was really cool this episode, actually. I
he was.
Really like that.
I like Scar.
Huh?
I like Scar.
You do?
Yeah. I can't wait till I like Hohenheim. Because Hohenheim's gonna come in.
So yeah,
Hohenheim is gonna come in and save the day against.
They're not the same.
They're twins.
Oh,
They're both immortal twins from God himself. One's evil, one's sort of good.
One's sort of good.
I mean, I haven't seen anything good yet.
Father's the good one, right?
Yes.
It turns out he's doing this to save humanity.
Exactly. Yeah.
to make them better than what they are.
Exactly.
To
give them the evolutionary advantage.
So but with Al and Ed, whenever he did one movement and he just barely moved his foot forward, stepped on the ground, and he shut off their alchemy.
As you do.
But when when Scar and May come in and they use their abilities, and it seems to work perfectly fine.
Is it because it's out the history?
It's very possible it's out the history because it seems to work differently because they're first off, May can do it long distance, and it's mainly used also for healing. Even though we have shown her use and also Scar using it combatively. Even though Scar's is a little different because his brother did it, where it's kind of a mixture of the two. Mm-hmm. So it's a little surprising that his even works also still, or at least fully. Yeah. Maybe like the brother, like one arm was alchemy, one arm was alchemy. I don't know exactly. Maybe. Honestly, I actually don't know exactly how that did work. Maybe I missed something in that explanation, but I actually don't know how the tattoo is. Yeah, so that was
it's just old San Andreas cheat codes.
Oh, I was slightly worried first time I watched it that they didn't have their abilities either. That would have sucked because he charges in gluttony. And willy nilly, like he doesn't have no idea what's going on. He didn't even know that Father turned off alchemy, and
he just flipped the switch.
Luckily, it's just like he was able to blow. And I think he's basically the one that killed Gluttony too. It was a mixture of doing that to him multiple times, and then later on
he killed Gluttony like 3 times already.
I think so. He's the one that's actually injured Gluttony to the boat. Except Ling did blow him up once.
Yeah, but I'm saying like
I think consecutively he's the one. Yeah, he's the one that's does over time the most damage to him. Yeah. So it was at the very end also. So the explosion he created by
probably used the chemicals in the water to make a gas.
Yeah, I can't remember.
I
made the spark.
Al's face.
Poor Al.
Yeah.
Oh man, that could have. Well, I mean, it did technically still mess him over because then he got caught by envy. So he was caught by envy, and then Ed was caught by greed. And Father can make Philosopher's Stones.
Yeah, why not?
It was weird.
I
have a new eye.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. What was I thinking?
Every other character has another eye.
Of course, they just don't think about it.
Exactly.
So they just forget it's there.
Exactly.
But then it's just like dripping Philosopher's
juice. Yeah.
But yeah, so essentially
as you do.
If
you're Father, you're just like, yo, want some juice, kiddos? And then
all right. But that's essentially
watch as they turn this Asian boy into greed.
But chances are that is how he ended up making Wrath or Bradley.
Yeah.
So
you knew that though.
No, I know. I'm just saying that because before they didn't really we just thought that it was just random people that they sacrificed. People made the.
I wonder what the Wrath spirit, I guess, looks like because we saw envy.
Yeah. Well, greed.
Yeah. Greed.
Mm-hmm. I don't know because I don't think they went into, at least not in Brotherhood. So it was really only greed that they did that because they were showing the spirits actually converse.
Yeah.
Because with Bradley, it was just they injected him and then they showed his just basically destruction of his body, and then he was able to survive it and became Wrath. They didn't actually show his soul. Yeah, I kind of wish they did too, but I don't know how that would have. I mean, I'm going to assume that it was just essentially the same looking thing. It was just a spirit head thing.
Oh yeah, I just want to know what it looked like.
Probably would look the same.
No, it had that ultimate shield going for them.
No, oh wait, what? Yeah, I know, but the spirit, not the. I think you're talking about the inside the spirit thing, not the actual physical being.
I am talking about the face of the spirit. Looked exactly like Greed when he was using the ultimate shield.
No, that's what you meant. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I don't know what. Wrath or whatever. Anybody else? Actually, no. Wrath is the only one that was injected and became homunculus instead of was created.
Yeah.
But yeah, this Greed is completely new. He doesn't remember anything from the past Greed, and they chose a different voice actor for it, which I thought was really cool. Which I didn't dislike the voice actor for the last one, but Troy Baker's Troy Baker's one of my favorite voice actors, so I'm really glad they brought a different voice actor for this one. Also, whenever you were saying, see, I was right about Greed, and I was saying you're kind of right, you're partially right, is because they're bringing a different Greed in. So I was excited to see this one because I do prefer this one a little bit more, even though he's homunculus.
I like him though. He's a lot cooler.
He's
a chill dude.
Yeah, well, I mean, he's just starting out, so we'll see how further he gets into this. Yeah.
I just like whenever Ling first met like the spirit thing, and you're just like, all right, take it. He's like, wait a minute.
No, that's not what I'm used to hearing. Whenever. Then there was the disappointment of May when she finds out what Ed is. Yeah, who he actually is. Calling him a human microbe. Gotta say, a little rude.
Well, she's like 2 kids.
Yeah, but she's how old? And he's how old?
I don't know.
She's like at least 10. And maybe younger. She's gotta be like between 8 and 10. Maybe. She's pretty young. And like 20. I don't think so. I really don't think that's the case. And then Ed is 15 right now. So it's a bit of a difference there. He should be. I mean, he is taller than her, but he shouldn't be that short. I don't think. I mean, I think he's about the same height as me. Though. I don't know like his actual height. But I'm a short person, so feel his pain. And then Ed, last thing I'll mention is Ed told Scar what Envy actually what happened there. Like, so yeah, that was
take my wrath. And then some father was like, I already have one, and Scar was like, and then he died.
No, that's not what happened. But I'm glad that was already, he already told him. It wasn't just like another thing again, not something that was
I'm glad it's not like they finally escape and then Ed's just like, oh, by the way, you know that dude that you totally could have taken them there? Killed like all of you.
Tells him after the occasion.
Yeah, then Scar's just like, what the dude.
Yeah, he does him there and he's like, and then attacks them, even though then there's Father. And he's like, the way Father comes in though, because he didn't go after Father initially. He goes after, he's looking at them, but then Gluttony comes in and just attacks him from, he tries to attack him from behind. He's like, whatever, dude. And then he goes in and he's attacking. Pushes him. He's attacking Envy, and then Father just kind of comes behind him and is like, let's talk.
Yeah.
And it all went downhill kind of from there. He almost died. Scar almost died. So yeah, could have gone worse though. He's not dead.
It could have very well gone worse.
Mm-hmm. He is not dead.
I can think of at least 2 scenarios in which I could have gone worse. One doesn't exist.
I mean, obviously he did.
Father.
Obviously he did because they showed Father, and then they panned out and showed Hohenheim completely different.
Alright, so what's your relation to Hohenheim? Yeah, my crazy douchebag older brother is just like, he owes me like $50.
Alright guys, that's it for this week's episode of Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. Hope you enjoyed it. If you want to join us for discussions on our live shows, you can go ahead and follow us on Twitter, link down in the description down below. If you're new and want to check out the rest of our content, the bubble is right next to Austin. You can go ahead and check out the rest of our content. And if you like what you see, go ahead and subscribe. Again guys, thank you for joining us this week and hope to see you next time.